Good morning everyone. Today I'm going on a ride along with Tim in the crane wagon that I've got going at the moment. Get a bit of footage to see what he says on the other side. TGM 18250, so we'll see on with that. There it is, there's the crane wagon. That's the IAB right there. Getting his load on. Struggling to focus, but there it is. Now here's all the IAB functions on here, with legs and stuff like that. Classic halogen lights, non-LED. This is actually a 2001 model, a 2011 model, sorry. Come down here. This is where we are at 88. So we just got these two bulk bags to put on. Just these here. It's just gonna have to pull forward a little bit. Oh, there we go, look. Nice, beautiful sounding engine. We're doing well there. Whoa-hey! Managed to get it. So he's gonna load these onto there, and then we're ready to go in. So I'll show you what inside of the cab looks like. So you get in. Now bear in mind it's a 2011. You've got your manual 8-speed gearbox with a shifter, handbrake, and all your necessities there. Obviously I can't get in driver's seat, so I'm just going to show you from here. Cool, is that? So we've just arrived at our first drop, a drop that I've been to before actually, and it is a bulk bag of ballast with some cement, and I'll show you Tim unloading the wagon and showing you how it's done. So here it is with the hazards on. You've got the classic man beacons right there. There you go, you see. So right now he's just grabbing the arm. Now hook onto that bulk bag of ballast. So we've just done our first drop, and now we are on to our next one. arrived at our second drop. Tim's already got out, as you can see. And we're just about to load some, what's he unloading? Some ballast, I think. Just a couple of bags of ballast. To a nice little address here. It's just getting unloaded now. It is absolutely brilliant being in, not even being in the passenger seat is just awesome on its own. I think it's it shook me how, as silly as it sounds, how high up you are. You can see all sorts compared to being in pickup. But yeah, he's unloaded now. We'll see what he's up to. He's just having to hook this one up because I don't think the grabs can get round it as such. So just whilst he's doing that, just show you another angle, a bit more of the truck here. It used to be you can just see the juicing there, but it's now obviously our merchant. A bit of side there. All our details are on there. Lovely bit of lovely side skirting right there, little side skirt protection. I think that comes as standard now on pretty much all wagons. This is the standard, obviously because this is a day cab, you don't have a bed in the back. Don't need one for obvious reasons. So this is actually the smallest cab out of the lot, as normally you can get the mid-size and the largest one. In the MANs. There you go. TGM 18250. So I think the gross weight 18 tonne with a maximum of 250 brake horsepower. Metric horsepower, I think that's about 240 brake altogether. So it's quite a small engine for the truck. You can get ones obviously as high as 650 brake or even higher. But obviously for what it does for the job, we don't need that much horsepower. So it's just dropped it off now. As you can see, crane wagon's up in there. Not the wagon itself, but the crane. Just about done. Show you another back here with hazard lights on. Also, it being a 2011 model, these are LEDs, or these are your classic halogen bulbs. The little beacons on the external stabilisers right there. Mud flaps, classic mud flaps. So yeah, that's a little quick tour of the outside of the man. The little beakers there again, show you beakers. I think they're battery fitted from the looks of it. But yeah, lovely bit of and now this one being an old one, like I said, it's a 8-speed gearbox, and so you got 1 to 4, then obviously 5 to 8 splitter. Sounds good. So he's just about unloaded his second bulk bag there, ballast for our customer. We'll put it away and get back on the road. Also, just before we get back on the road, whilst the engine's still running, there's the engine right there. Now because it's a rigid, I can't actually get into the back of it, but so unlike articulated caps when the tractor uses, you can actually see all of them, but obviously this is fixed on, so yeah. Oh well. Going to our next job. stopped at petrol station to get some diesel. Nice little pit stop. Grab some coffee and we'll keep going. So we just pulled up to our third job, I think it is. Tim's just gone out and checked, it's like a cul-de-sac, so just double checking, make sure where he wants it put in. One thing I did notice that took me by surprise actually, was that the wagon is in kilometres an hour rather than miles per hour. So do you know how in standard cars you've got miles per hour as the bigger number to see first? It's actually the other way around, which I thought was really interesting. But yeah, we'll watch them unload and then we'll be on to our next one. So we're at our other address right now. He's trying to get the IAB over there, but as you can see, wiring, so he's just had to adjust a little bit further, but he'll sort that nonetheless. We're now at our next drop. I don't really know what it is. I think it's pack of blocks, just there. Again, it's just an housing that we're delivering to, no special. So yeah, see how we get on. So again, just whilst Tim's not here, obviously I'm going to try and show you a bit more without. I can't jump into driver's seat, obviously. But you've got all your buttons there, beacon, diff lock, air horn that we don't have. You've got your rev increaser, your stores, buttons to let you know what's in and what isn't. Nice little cup holder there. Again, what I was talking about earlier, it's in kilometres an hour, not miles per hour is the primary thing. Obviously with it being a 2011 model, you've got the steering wheel, which is just no functions really. Your 8-speed gearbox with your splitter, obviously your handbrake there, all good stuff with your radio there, not really in use. Tachograph up there, rear view camera, yeah. He's still holding over a ton of it. Just got them two now. Get them off. Put them there. And away we go. Deco Pack. So we've just arrived at Deco Pack. Tim's on his way in to go let them know that we're here. This is where we collect all the sort of aggregates, you know, decorative aggregates and stuff like that. As you can see behind me. So that's what you'd normally see. If I were doing my normal videos, you'd be sort of here, in a way. I'd have nowhere to put you, but that would be ideal. But yeah, it's been good so far. We've got a full load to get on here, which is 10 boat bags, and it's been quite a cool journey to be just even in the passenger seat of a wagon driver, of a wagon. It's the first time I've actually been in the passenger seat of a moving wagon, really. And yeah, it's quite good. It's like I said previously, it's higher up, obviously, a lot higher up, and but it's even though you're expecting it, it's a shock that it's still a shock that you're high up, this high up. And yeah, if I think about this being in passenger seat, just think about what I'm like in driver's seat there. So yeah, it's quite fun. He's on his way back, look, there we go. So we're just gonna wait for instructions and see where we're at. That's all of it here. All there. Look how many bags are there, look. Good grief. So we've got our back down, all the sides down, ready to get loaded, full wagon. So we're just about loaded up, locking up, and we're on our way. So we've just arrived at our destination after doing the deco pack. No one in at the moment, so he's just going to go see what's what. There we are. Got a full load on, as you can see. So he's just going to go down the drive now and get it honked on and over edge. That's good, is that, Tim? It's a bit hard to try with one-handed. Oh. There we go. So whilst Tim's sorted himself out, we're delivering a bulk bag of Nordic Sky, I believe, and then all the rest is going back to the yard to be unloaded for stock. So now we're done, we're off back, and we're off back to our next customer now. Away we go. So we're here now, we're just, I think he's dropping off a golden gravel, just on drive. Easy does it. actually see there a little mechanic as he's pressing the button, moving up and down. I don't really know what it does, but got it there. He's dropped it. Easy as that. Bag done. Up on there. And we are done. So we've arrived at our final job for the morning. I don't know if he's got any more on after, but no, we're here now. We've just got a bag of Nordic Sky and so we are just finished unloading the last drop. We are on our way back to the yard now, and we'll see what goes on from there. Oh, really? Look at this. Home sweet home.
Oh, look what's in the way.
Oh, look at that. So that's the end of that one. We've had a nice ride out in the TGM, and it's yeah, that was summer. It were really enjoyable. I really liked it. You've got I don't know if you can see it. Can we zoom in on this? I don't think we can. There's a Volvo FH series there just unloading. But yeah, no, it was good. Really enjoyed it. It was an eye-opener, to say the least. It's not a case of just going to a job and unloading it with a crane. There's a lot more to take in than what people realise, and there's a lot of calculations to be made, you know, things that you've got to know if you can do it or you can't do it. There's no, we'll find out. And it were really enjoyable. So I hope that was something a bit different for you guys. Definitely different for me. Maybe in the future you might see me actually drive it, and who knows, if you stick around long enough I might be there. But yeah, not too shabby. Thanks for watching.